Hey, Fifi. How you doing today, honey? Hello, President. Awesome. Awesome. I was hoping you two had. 84 is pretty comfortable. I would be outside too. Um, I know that I said that I would give a 30-minute warning, but the thing is, hubby goes in at 6:30, and I want to be able to get this page finished before he leaves for work. There's other things I'm hoping to be able to get to do this evening. So I'm kind of doing this early, which normally I would do it at 4:30 anyway. But he worked overtime and didn't get in until 6:30 this morning, and so his boss agreed that he could get in later. Hello, Mitchell. I sure am. So anyway, yeah, because normally my husband goes in at 4:30, but since he worked overtime, they agreed to let him come in at 6:30. I'm hoping that my channel can really start to grow. I'm looking for it too. What? Well, that's awesome. It's always good to know that that our own scale isn't accurate, and that it actually weighs more than what we are. So anyway, while we're coloring today, I'm going to talk about you all kind of spreading the word about this channel so that it can grow more. Why, yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely say that, won't we? We'll take that any day. And kind of wait for some more of the gang to come in, and then we'll get started here. There you are. I understand that you two made up. That is awesome. It's hard having a marital quarrel. But anyway, we're going to have a pretty good day, and it's going to kind of be a short stream, maybe about an hour long, hour and a half longest, at the longest. Um, Basically, we're going to finish this page up, so it shouldn't take too awful long. Now, you and Mark had already gotten off, so I'm going to show you where we're at. So that's what we've got on it now. And it shouldn't take all that long to finish this up. So I'm kind of waiting for a few more. Oh, am right there with you. Isn't it just like that certain time to mess with our minds? It affects me the same way. Sometimes I am extremely unbearable to the point I don't even like myself. It definitely explains it all. Hello, Levi. How are you today, my buddy? Gang is almost all here, and we will get started here in just another minute. I'm doing awesome. Today's been a good day. How many of you do social media like Facebook, Twitter, and all that? Have you got your own YouTube channel, or are you just people who comes on and views, or what? The reason why I'm even asking is because I'm hoping that you can spread the word about this channel. Awesome, Chris. How you doing today, buddy? Wow, that's pretty good. That's a lot of followers. I think I might only have 3 or 4. But I really don't mess with Twitter that much. Have you got a lot of them, Chris? I've got a decent amount of horror movies myself. Most of them are just old classics. Brian! We are going to finish the page up today, buddy. Well, if anybody that you happen to know actually fools, that's terrific. I'm glad to know that you're doing all right today. Okay. Anyway, anybody that you know that does YouTube, spread the word about this channel and let's see if we can get it to grow. Or if you've got any other friends on YouTube itself, and kind of get this spread and going. Okay, now that we've got a good load in here, let's go on ahead and get started on this page. So this is where we're at on it. Not too awful more to do. Now let's go on ahead and pick out a color here. I'm hoping to be able to get this done within an hour to an hour and a half. Hello, Julian. We're needing a color. The last color I worked with was it was this light yellow. It was so light that it didn't even show up. Pink. Okay, we've got like a peachy and darker, then a light, and that. So let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And this here is kind of like a fuchsia, but I chose that to go along with the purple, kind of. Number 2, the medium. Let's see here. Like right here, because this is more like an orange. And you like this one. Okay, that's kind of a toss-up. Anybody else with an idea? There's a few. We've got medium pink, number 2, and number 1. So we've got number 1, number 2. Okay, we've got 2 votes for 2, and that would kind of make it a medium pink as well. So yeah, we'll work with this one. It's almost like a flamingo pink, almost. So what did you see that was interesting, Chris? Yeah, we're going with number 2, Betty. What'd you see interesting? Wow, neat. Hard to believe that there would ever be an abandoned Walmart. Where was this located in Ohio? Yep, mine too. I do too. I mean, I know that she's broke and everything and struggling with having jobs, but I still love her. I'm always going to have an Ohio pride. I almost wouldn't mind moving back to my hometown, even though there's no jobs available now. A lot of people's had to move out because things have closed down. And it's sad. It is a really nice town. There's always work at the pottery, though, which is across the river. Yeah. Got trolled today. What I'm thinking was a woman left several nasty comments referring to my lips as some nasty looking things. Oh. This guy's something. It's falling apart. No, but oh, that doesn't work very good. Why election time? What does that mean? Well, basically, you know, every state's got to vote, Mitchell. And so poor Ohio, you know, it's kind of left behind until election time. Then all the candidates kind of starts rallying around it, trying to encourage their vote. Wow. Ew. I don't know how it is with the elect date votes. I have no clue. That is something for somebody else to answer. All I know is that it factors in with which way things swing, as does every state that votes. I'd say so, Chris. I can see why that you blocked them, Brian. That was disgusting. Didn't do much today. I rearranged my bug out bag. Yeah, sometimes things gotta be done that's not necessarily all that fun. I had to clean up my cat's litter box today. Whoopee! You know you gotta do something though when the poor cat doesn't hardly have anything left to scatter over top her mess. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It will be, won't it? 2020 will be. I kind of got a feeling, though, it's going to swing in the right direction. I just got that feeling. Yeah. Yeah, enough about that. For sure. So anyway, they will go bonkers. They're screaming now, they'll scream worse. But I just seriously think it's going to go in the right direction. But enough with that. We'll not talk about political stuff anymore. As I was trying to mention earlier, I would encourage all of you to spread the word about this channel. And let's see if we can get more painting pals and stuff. Get an even bigger crowd involved with this. Wouldn't it be cool to have a very large group for the painting pals? I mean, it would be so awesome. I never would get all the names written down then. I agree. Politics are confusing. That's the reason why my channel isn't on talking about politics. I wouldn't know what the heck I'm even talking about. This pink is actually a little bit more toward an orange, but like I said, it's kind of like a flamingo pink. So it's very interesting. It's kind of brightening up the page real nicely. I definitely got to remember not to color that specific one because I done that one. Such a light color. Don't know what good that color would be good for. It was pretty good. I went for an extremely long walk, which I had done a vlog on. Done over 7 miles. Walked over 7 miles. My hat, well, I thought about wearing one, but my hair was still wet from my shower, and so I didn't want to mess up my hair. I was going to wear a white one. I've got a plain white cap, and I was going to wear it. The only thing that I've got about wearing a cap is the fact that it leaves me a hat head when I take the cap off. And I am so picky about my hair anyway. My hair misbehaves most of the time, so it doesn't need encouragement to be even worse. As much as I would love to wear a cap every day, because I love wearing caps. But as my hair gets longer, I may start wearing a cap more often. Just right now it doesn't work very well with the shorter hair. But yep, I walked over 7 miles today. Yep, sure did. It's on my Kicking It for 30 days, Brian, if you want to check it out. It's a very short video. It's only 6 minutes long. And I showed it on the Fitbit. Now, I knew that nobody would believe it unless they would see it. Awesome. It's always a good thing when the cats are doing well. Always. Great. And you know what? Having a cat really does help a lot. It can preoccupy you and everything. Kind of keep your mind off of stuff. Especially if you get to just kind of sit and hold it and pet on it. Enjoy its company. Now we're going to be finishing this page up today, and I want everybody to put in a vote. Tomorrow is another live stream. Do we start another page tomorrow or wait until next weekend? Mr. Mystery, okay, hello. So let's go on ahead and take the vote, guys. Like I said, we're going to be finishing this one up today, but I need to know, do we start a fresh page tomorrow? Hello, Molly. Do we start a fresh page tomorrow, or do we wait until next weekend? Well, it would be when you're off school, bud. I'll be doing the live stream at 4:30. It'd be at 4:30. So you still want to wait until next weekend? Okay, we've got one vote to start a fresh page tomorrow. What does everybody else think? Okay, it makes 2 votes. Oh, well, that's fine, but I'm going to be doing the live stream at 4:30 tomorrow if you can make it. If not, then, you know, you can always watch it on the replay. It's according to how many votes I get. If it's if it's yay for tomorrow, majority, then we'll start a fresh page tomorrow. If not, we'll start a fresh page next weekend. Okay? Oh, so far it looks like starts at 4 in the morning. Wow. Okay, Julian. 4:30 in the morning. Wow. Well, what's the school for? I mean, that's pretty early. Are you like in college or high school or what? Okay. How are you doing, Kyle? So glad to see you, buddy. Oh, awesome. Well, then you should be able to make it tomorrow evening at 4:30. I mean, I'm not going to be doing a live stream at 4:30 in the morning, honey. I always hold my live streams in the late afternoon. So it'll be tomorrow 4:30 p.m. I am doing great. Okay, it does look like tomorrow restart a fresh page. So let's get this one finished today. New color. Yeah, I saw that. I wouldn't have been able to watch you at near midnight, bud. I'm wanting to catch your live streams, but you're going to have to give them early enough. Did you have a good turnout? Please don't forget to hit the like button. Oh, that's okay. Just I'm wanting to be sure to catch them. By that time, I'm usually in bed. So y'all give me another color. We haven't done any reds yet. Blue? Okay. Basically, we've got 3 shades of blue. I'd already done all 3 shades, it looks like, but I could color more with it. And so I'm going to give you a number 1 through 3, and you just up and pick a color. It does need some red. Go on ahead and pick a number though, 1 through 3. It'll be blue, and then we'll choose a red. Okay. So we have got like it looks like it'd be similar to a blood red, and then a regular red and a light red. So 1, 2, or 3. That's okay. That's okay. So 1, 2, or 3? 2. That is a regular red and still bright enough at the same time. This is what we've got right here. Wow. I tell you what, I admire little kids that does YouTube. They're cute. And they've got a great start. Yeah, we'll work with the darker red here after we get this lighter red in. So how is the East Coast making out? Yeah. No, it isn't. Sometimes it isn't. Okay, so like this was the flamingo pink. Yeah, you do. And up here is where I started the red. I tell you what, the colors is helping it not to so much make the eyes twist around. My kitty cat's behind me. I don't know why, but she loves sitting behind me on this chair. Okay, did I do that? Yes, I did. Nevada. Is Nevada hot right now? Ooh, cool. Carson City. Hey, Money! How you doing, girlie? Carson City. That was made famous on Bonanza, I believe. Unless I'm thinking of Gunsmoke. So is it hot there in Nevada right now? I'm doing all right. Bipolar? Yeah. Had a rough day with your kids' money? That little toddler of yours, he's a little wild thing. Cute as a button. Yeah? I've never been to Nevada, so I wouldn't know. I'm in Texas. Yeah, eating ice cream with the boys. Yummy. I had me a bowl of cereal to take care of my sweet tooth. I'd say it is hot. So I'll show you what we're doing here, Money. Before I start adding the colors, this pattern right here made the eyes go all kinds of ways. It's hard to look at. It still has that kind of pinwheel effect. Well, when I started YouTube, it was basically, thank you. My channel was basically about doing reviews on parks, going to different parks and reviewing them, showing them off. And I'm still doing that, but it's an occasional thing because we've only got one car and I need my husband to take me where we're going. Well, it's not me. It's all my viewers here. You want to become one of my painting pals, money? It's my fan base. They chose the name. They're my painting pals, and you can become one too. Anyway, so I still do the parks, but to supplement my channel, because I don't get to do very many of the park reviews, on Thursdays I use a Snapchat that I call Big Mouth, and I review foods and snacks. And then on the weekend I do live streams, mostly coloring, but sometimes I'll just do a chatting live stream. And currently every day I'm doing a vlog on my weight loss. That if it looked like a Big Mouth and it was called Big Mouth's Thursday, that was me. I would like for Big Mouth to become an even bigger sensation. People loves her. And it's definitely, I mean, everybody does food reviews, but nobody does it through Snapchat. So in a way, I kind of put a twist on it. Yeah, I know you do, Chris. Yep, my Big Mouth, she's a sensation of her own. She wants to steal my channel, but I won't let her. I only give her Thursdays. But yeah, money, I would more than love for you to become, I would love for you to become one of my painting pals, money. I know that you don't show up very often, but on occasion you're there and you help. She's ornery is what she is. She's ornery. Before I started letting her do reviews on Thursdays, she would sneak and do a little short vlog. And I would yell at her. It's just consists of a few people. They wanted to have a fan-based name, because I've got regulars that comes in and does these colors with me. They pick the colors out. We agree on a page and they choose the colors. And so they wanted a fan-based name, and one of my regulars came up with Amy's Painting Pals, and that's what my fan base is called. Yep. She wants to. But she agreed that she would behave as long as I give her the Thursdays. So she's behaving. She hasn't snuck any more videos. But if I was to cut her off, I bet she'd start sneaking them again. And she loves doing them. It's kind of funny. I showed my niece one of my Big Mouths, and she said, "Where's Big Mouth at now?" I said, "Well, I only let her out when she does a review. Other than that, she stays someplace else. She stays hid." So my niece was looking for her. And mind you, she's only 7 years old. So, yep, Mr. Mystery, you are more than welcome to be a part of my painting pals. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't take it that way. I don't take it that way. And I appreciate it. Thank you. Honestly, the majority of my viewers that's a regular on my live streams, they do compliment me and my looks, and that helps me a whole lot because I've got very low self-esteem. My husband tells me I'm pretty too, but you know, sometimes it just helps to boost a person a whole lot if they can hear it from other people. I'm really tough on myself. I put myself down all the time. I never did like myself. Even growing up, I didn't. Okay, I've about got this one done, and I will show you that. And then we will pick a, well, no, we agreed that we needed a darker red, didn't we? So I'll show you this, and then we'll go into a darker red. Tomorrow at 4:30, I do my next stream. I do streams on the weekend. Now, I don't always color a page. Sometimes I even paint. I might do a coloring page, or I might paint a scene, or just sit and have a chit chat. I don't know how that I could get her to go live. I really don't, Chris. I would have to tinker around with Snapchat and see how I could do that. I'm just not sure I could. Okay, thank you. I do appreciate it, Mr. Mystery. Okay, let me show you this now, y'all. And then we will throw in a darker red. Put my pen up. Nathan! Hey, buddy! Glad you stopped in to say hello. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, Mike. All right, here. This is that shade red. I guess I could have put like down here, but actually that looks pretty good there. That's looking pretty good, guys. Look at that. We'll be finished before we know it. So this is what I'm going to be using now. I mean, the lid doesn't look all that dark, but the ink does, so we'll see just how dark it is. I'm going to have to get some shades down here. Yeah, getting this darker red in here, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, Mitchell. So even though you hadn't lost any weight other than what the doctor scale showed, how you doing with your eating? How you doing with your eating? Still eating right? Well, that's awesome. That is awesome. I'm glad that your body is adapting. It's working very cooperatively. What'd you make, Chris? Did you have special stuff in your omelet? Yeah, they could be ghost watching. A lot of people ghost watch. I've got a Christian coloring book. How many of you would be interested in doing a page in that? Because I just got it, and I've only started on one page. Oh, good. Well, that's great. Cheese and omelets is good. Very good. So anyway, about the Christian coloring book, how many would like to color a page in that? I've got the one that we're working in now, and two more here on the desk, and then I've got one in the kitchen, the one in the dining area. The one in the dining area is the Christian one. Alrighty. That's one vote for the Christian book. if I can absolutely stop my eyes from rolling around in the top of my head. Man, this pattern is hard to watch. It's hard to look at. Okay, that makes 2 for the Christian coloring book. I don't even know how many or what the pages look like. I kind of briefly flipped through them. But the really cool thing is there's also like a scripture on the page that's beside it. So that it makes it nice. There's a scripture on the back of the coloring page. It's a Christian coloring book, Mitchell. So it's got scripture in it and beautiful scenes, like nature scenes and stuff. Awesome. Alright, it looks like we may be starting a page tomorrow out of the Christian book. And that also reminds me, you all, I have got these. They're little cards. They're Psalms. And the really cool thing about it is they're coloring cards. I can color them. Now I started on this one, but all these cards have got Psalms, a scripture from Psalms, and I can color them. So if any of you would like me to color you one, great. Alright then, that's what we'll do. We'll do a Christian book tomorrow. Anyway, so like these are really cool cards. They've got encouraging psalms on them. If any of you would like one, you can send me a message. I had a feeling Mark would. So would you like a card, and on the back of it I will put my channel name on it, and I will color the card for you and I will mail it to you. All you gotta do is just give me a message, like tell me now, or leave a message in the comments when this is uploaded, and then I will give you my email so that you can privately give me your address, and I will color these cards for you. They've all got Psalms on them, every one of them. When the end of Reagan's time in '86, Reagan was a pretty good president. He was. Yes, he was. I will leave my email address and the comment on a pinned notice on the comment after I get this uploaded. So anybody who wants a scripture card, you can leave me your address, your mailing address, through my email. cool, you're young. My daughter, my oldest daughter, was born in 91. Today is her birthday. She just turned 27. She turned 27 at 15, no, at 1 minute after 12. She turned 27 today. Makes me feel like an old woman having a 27-year-old. I have an 8-year-old granddaughter. Yeah, he did. He got sick and he passed away on us, Chris. Mr. Bush passed away on us. And here recently, so has his wife. So we have lost both of them. April 3rd, cool. April 3rd. I don't know if I would ever remember that, unfortunately. Oh, is he? I thought he had already passed away. Mrs. Bush did die, though, right? I thought he had died, too. There's so many people dying off, I can't keep up with them. I do know that he's sick, though. I also know that he's a painter. He loves to paint. And his granddaughter works on the Today Show. Okay, it might be what I was thinking. I know that he did get sick, but yeah, I was thinking that both of them had passed away. Okay, that I've got one more spot here to do with this. Now, I know that Senior likes to actually paint himself. So, the other Bush must have took up painting too, took it from his dad. I'll tell you a fun fact. Young Bush, our second Bush president, actually has a ranch close by here. Wow. It's possible, Chris. He might be. It is possible. It is possible. But yeah, our second President Bush has a ranch. It's very close here to Waco, and there's a coffee shop in the neighboring town that he visited often, and they've got his pictures of him and Mrs. Bush all over the place. The place became infamous for President Bush and his wife Laura. A curly tail, huh? Yes, it is. It sure is. I've not seen the ranch, but I tell you what, Crawford is completely proud of it. They've got a sign talking about him, a memorial sign. Okay, let me show you what we have got here. And the coffee shop is in McGregor, which is right beside Crawford. Okay, so that's what we've got. Those reds brightened it up really nicely. I figured you were, Chris. I didn't think you left me. which is surprising because most of the time by now you're already gone. So I'm tickled that you're here. Okay, pick a color now. We've dwindled down quite a bit, but that's okay. Because I live here? I don't know, Chris. I definitely haven't made it famous, that's for sure. Pick a color. We need a color. Oh, Rich, we've pretty well gone through all of the shades on this pastel palette. We have got blues, greens, yellows, orange, pinks, purples, and reds. So we could do a fuchsia. We want to do a fuchsia on this. A bright orange. Let's see here. I don't. Okay, we've got two oranges here. Yeah, let's see one. We'll work with this one. I have not used this shade yet that I know of. I'll try this shade and I'll see if I'd used it or not. There's this one here as well. Maybe I haven't used that one. I'll try this one here. Let's see. Okay, I don't think I used this one. Looks like I did these two. Okay, I really can't tell. But it does appear I only done two oranges, so just gotta find which one I hadn't done. Which it doesn't hurt to go on ahead and repeat a color. Okay. Nope, I don't think I did. It's pretty close though. Clear American, huh? Yeah, well, a lime green and a fuchsia. So I will pull out the fuchsia and we'll work that. And the lime green, we will work that. So, okay, I've got those on lineup, so we'll do these. And I'll get done with these two oranges, or with the one orange, because I've already got the other two orange. Dag, that is so hard on the eyes. I wonder what made them put such a pattern down. Don't know what they was thinking. This is almost as bad as staring at a fuzzy screen. Yeah, it is going to look nice when it's finished. All these different colors on it. Now we have got a very large array of colors to work with, So on top of doing a Christian book tomorrow, we have got the frost, the metal flake. Of course, we're working with the pastels. We've got standard colors and something that looks like a clear. They're colors, but they're clear and they don't have metal flake. It's weird. We could do a mix it up instead of using like just a basic frost or basic metal flake. You just use all the colors, mix them up, see what comes out. Use them pastels and basic color and metal flake and frost, the whole enchilada. Just see what ends up being. See what it looks like. That'd be interesting. I really like the colors of the frost. I love how it comes out on the page, but the colors are always so dark. And then I like the metal flake because they're bright and brilliant. So, kind of a toss-up. Okay. Alright, appears that I did do that orange. Oh well. That's fine. Okay, let me show you here, guys. So, as you can see, I did actually do the oranges right here. It's beside the other one. It was not my intention. I was trying to find the one orange I didn't use. So the next one, thank you. Oh, you don't like James Cameron? I like his films. I like his movies. Let's go on ahead and do the fuchsia. We do not have any fuchsia in here whatsoever. If I can get it to work. Appears the fuchsia is not wanting to run. Let's see if I can get it working here. It's a brand new pen. It doesn't have much excuse. A lot of times they develop air bubbles when they fill up the cartridges. There we go. Alright, I got her working. Thank you. Oh, when he opened his mouth? I wouldn't know anything about that, Chris. I really wouldn't. Yeah, we've almost got this finished, guys. I really do. Yeah, after I do this and the lime green, we may actually be able to get it finished with just one more shade, one more color. Hey, Kylie! How you doing, man? I'm trying to keep talking, like you said. Makes it easier when people's got something to talk about, too. Why, you hadn't been getting notifications on me? Like so many people that hasn't. Yeah, I know. And I do try to find things to talk about. But I guess the thing is, where my live streams has really nothing to do with a specific subject, it kind of makes it hard to just talk about. But I'm wanting subjects that people's going to be interested in. Well, I sure appreciate it. I always love seeing you show up. I know you're more into exploring and stuff, man. I'm not really into the coloring business. But seeing that on occasion you do stop by and say hi, you could be one of my painting pals anyway, even if you don't really contribute. Just because you're one of my buddies. Yeah, we have. Oh, thank you. I love you too. You have no idea how much I appreciate you guys. I appreciate every single one of yous, and I was thinking about yous today. I was thinking how much I love my painting pals and my friends here on YouTube. I have got so many friends here, and you all mean so much to me. Well, thank you, Kylie. Thank you. Well, then that's official. I am making you one of my painting pals. You're one of my painting pals. And because you showed up today, you get your name on the back of this page when I put people's names down. I always write down who showed up on my live streams when I'm coloring a page. Yeah. Hopefully in the next couple weeks I'm going to get my husband to take me back to that park where I got lost. The temperatures are cooling down and I definitely know where I'd be going this time, so I'd be able to do it. Plus there's other things at that park that I can film. So maybe in about 2 weeks or so, hopefully we can get to it. Let's see. Okay, we're going to have to kindly wrap this up here very shortly. I want to be sure to see my husband off for work. I get so caught up in these live streams I don't even realize the time on them. Awesome. That's good. I will certainly be looking for you. Believe it or not, I walked 7.51 miles today. I walked around, couldn't call it a block, but at the same time it is a block. It's just a very large block with smaller blocks inside of it. Thank you. I'm wanting to be able to do it again tomorrow, but I've got to see what time I get up. I actually done it a little bit too late today, so I kind of suffered the consequences, but hopefully I'll get up earlier tomorrow and I'll be able to do it again, and it'll be much more comfortable. There's plenty of trees around here, but the way it goes when the sun is, when it's around 10:30 and 11, there is no shading. And it is beaming down on me. Was it drastically hot, but that sun makes it so. They can get that way. They can certainly get that way. Where my husband's shift has been changed around some, it's kind of messed up mine. Okay. Oh yeah, well, matter of fact, I'll finish it up with this green. There's only like, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. So I need one more shade after the lime green, guys. Think of one more color. One more color, because I'm trying to keep with doing 3. So give me one more color, guys. Aquamarine. Well, I happen to have something that's similar to it right here. And there's also this one. So which one you think, Kylie? Can't do it justice here with the colors, but so like we've got 1 and 2. This one's closer to the aquamarine. Well, we can do this one. Okay, that's the one I chose. So yeah, I'm working on the last one here with the fuchsia, then I'm going to do 3 with the lime green, and then the aquamarine will take care of the last 3. You're left, huh? It means I would have to choose the other color then. Okay, we'll do that. it's never good to give out locations unless you're doing that purposefully to encourage people to come visit. Abandoned places, no. Active places, yes. Yeah, Brian was here. He didn't stay as long as usual. He ended up having this person troll him who they said something bad about his lips. He had to block them. People can be so ignorant. Anyway, that was on his channel. It wasn't on my live stream. This is something he shared with us. But he didn't stay on long, which is shocking, because usually he's right here with me to the end. Could be his internet's acting up too. It does that often. Knocks them plumb out sometimes. Wow. Who, Brian? Brian gets underneath your skin, Chris? Maybe. They said that he had to fix his bug bag, which I'm assuming is his bag that he carries his equipment in. He had said that he was doing that earlier today. So you're talking about Seth Lawless? Are you talking about Brian, Chris, or Seth Lawless? Okay. Who are you talking about, Chris? Oh, is Grandpa in the house? Grandpa! I didn't even see you come in. You're in time to see the finishing product. I'm almost finished with it. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, you always talk about somebody I don't know anything about. I've never even heard of Seth Lawless. Never even heard of him. Don't know why I'm thinking Seth Green. Probably because he's an actor. Okay, well, we're not wanting to throw that in. We'll put that there, or there. I've got to balance this just right. Okay, so, alright. Yeah, I'll do that. I guess that, okay. Okay, I got you now. I got you now, Chris. Thank you. Um, I guess it's a good thing then that I don't know him, right? It's a good thing that I don't know him. Because if a lot of people don't like him, I reckon I probably wouldn't either. Okay, now we are going to work on the aquamarine. Put my pen in the right spot. Okay, it goes there. So we've just got 3 circles left here and it is complete. And there is one shade that I threw in yesterday that is so light it makes it look like I never colored it, but I actually did. Believe it or not. It's just so light you can't see it. Looks like I might had 1, 2, 3. I miscounted. Oh well, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I'm sure not going to change the color just for one circle. Very sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of finally figured that out. Chris. I'm glad that was cleared up for me. I'm trying to hurry up and get this done. I'm kind of getting out of the lines. I need to concentrate better than that. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Kylie. And I am bad for the silent thing. I am. I do know that it would work a lot better if I would talk. I tried putting fixing the live stream up where people would watch while I color, but I didn't really get that many people in on that. I thought that it'd been easier because that way at least people could see it being done. But also there was a lot of glare. I don't have the proper lighting in here. All I've got is the ceiling light, and then I've got the lamp here on my desk. But unfortunately that creates the wrong light effect. And I like my studio. If I try to do it in the dinette, then I've got all that lighting behind me from the outside coming in through the patio door. Now some days I can just yak and yak. It's crazy, like when I'm doing my weight loss journey, I can just talk so much to the point that I know it's too long. I didn't like Brainy either. Didn't like Gargamel. Gargamel. Um, Loved Papa and Smurfette. Those were my two favorite. Oh, well, he wasn't allowed to watch the show, though. Mom didn't like it, so I was never allowed to watch it. She didn't like that Papa Smurf and Gargamel used magic. Yeah, that didn't make too much sense to me, them having one female. Me, I don't see that many abandoned marts, but then Reiko is full of jobs. They keep people busy here. There's not too many empty ones. There is on, nearby, there's a gas station that's actually abandoned. But I don't think anybody would ever dare to explore that. It's right on the street, and it's a busy street, and quite frankly, I don't think people are allowed to explore abandoned buildings here in Rico. I could be wrong, but I don't think they can. I'm a Walmart buff myself. I like Walmart. A lot of people doesn't like Walmart, but I do. I like Walmart. I'm quite prejudiced about it, actually. They've got a great selection of pizzas. They've got a great selection. Yeah, now that's my husband. My husband, he's an Amazon shopper and I'm a Walmart shopper. It kind of gets between the both of us because, like, I'll tell him, well, I'm wanting to be able to check Walmart out and see what they've got. And he'll like go online and look. And kind of takes the fun out of me getting to shop. But he has found a lot of bargains on Amazon that you can't find in Walmart or anywhere else. So, all right, gang, this is finished. Oop, I have got a mist spot up here. I am going to use a completely different shade. I missed a circle I didn't even see. It's a half circle, so it won't take me long. And I'm going to use this shade Purple, which we actually should have used some. But we never did. So it's going to be an oddball in here. But that's okay, it's just a little portion. So it won't hardly show up. Anyway, though, we've got this done here, guys. I will show you. Okay. That is awesome. A lot better on the eyes. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting ready to close it anyway. In a lot of ways, Amazon does. But I'm a brick and mortar shopper. I really love going inside buildings over shopping online. And there she is. The finished product, guys. So I'm going to be putting everybody's name on the back of this. I'm going to be putting yours on here as well, Kylie. And we made it just in time before her husband has to leave for work. I'll be able to say bye to him. Yeah. Well, some things it's better that you do because you need to size a product or something or make sure that it's of the right product and whatnot. Thank you. Now I'm going to be putting the names all on the back of this because there's no room on the front. I'm just going to use basic ink instead of trying to choose colors. So normally I go on ahead and put everybody's name on the back of it while everybody is still on, but because husband's going to be leaving in about 10-15 minutes, I'm going to go on ahead and say bye. Yeah. I hope all of you have a great night, and thank you so much for stopping in and helping me finish this page. Tomorrow we will be doing a page in the Christian coloring book, and live stream starts at 4:30. Once again, I'll be given a head start notice, probably about a 15-minute notice, 10-minute notice, something like that. And I'm going to go on ahead and say bye to yous. You're welcome, Kylie. Thank you so much for coming in, buddy. I love each and every one of you. Have a great evening, guys.